Your performance must be impeccable because that is what creates the opportunity for you to move. But it's the relationships that actually drive your mobility. Your relationships are one of the most important assets to your career success. I know you've heard the old saying, it's not what you know, but who you know. And I will tell you that could not be more true, especially as you get more senior in your career. In the early days of your career, you are absolutely evaluated on your deliverable. How well did you do on a project? How well did you interact with a client? Was your work on time? Was it error-free? Do you have a mastery of the concepts of the particular role that you are in? How well did you do in training? All of those are the things that people focus on in the early days of your career. But very quickly, 2 or 3 years into your career, people start focusing on those things that are much more intangible. They are more subjective than they are objective in the way that they think about you as a professional. And the way that you can impact your success in that area of your career is through the relationships that you have. You should never enter an organization as a new person starting out in a career or as a seasoned person going to a new place for the first time. You should never enter that just focusing on just the key success factors of the role. You should simultaneously be thinking about mastering the job, but also focused on the relationships, at least of the stakeholders for the things that you are responsible for. In every single job, there are stakeholders. I'm going to take something simple. My first W-2 was with McDonald's. Well, who are my stakeholders? My customers that I serve every day, the manager that is on duty for my shift, the person that actually owns that particular McDonald's, for example. So at a minimum, I should be thinking about those 3 constituents as well as my coworkers as a fourth. How am I interacting? Am I a team player? Does everybody who worked the shifts with me, are they all glad that I'm on the shift at the same time that they're on the shift? Because I always have a great attitude. I'm always cheering them on. I act as a player coach when we're working together. Does the manager think of me as somebody they can always depend on, who puts the customers first, who understands that the customer is always right, who really focuses on being that person that can serve a customer in 60 seconds? That stakeholder is looking for that behavior from me. And obviously, the owner of the establishment wants to hear great things about customers' experience when they come in there. Well, I'm a part of that. What are the customers saying about me? So identifying who your stakeholders are and building relationships as much as you can with those stakeholders will be critical to your ability to be successful. Developing a mentor and a sponsor relationship over the course of your career is also going to be very important. Having somebody that can give it to you straight, no chaser, who understands your culture and the key success factors of where you're working, that is the person you want in your life as a mentor who can always give it to you straight, no chaser, in a way that will help you to improve your success. The sponsor is the person that is going into the room where all the critical decisions about your career will be made. That room, by the way, that you are not present. This is the person spending their currency and capital to make sure you are promoted, that you get the next great opportunity. That's also a relationship that you're going to want to develop. The other thing that is important about the sponsor is that that's the person that you may want to talk to about moving within the organization. Remember this, your performance must be impeccable because that is what creates the opportunity for you to move. But it's the relationships that actually drive your mobility. At a minimum, you need to develop and fertilize the relationships that are critical to your success. Ask yourself, who are my key stakeholders in the seat that I'm sitting in? and endeavor to build strong relationships with each of those stakeholders at a minimum. Now, if you really want to go for extra credit and enhance your opportunity for success, then you want to build relationships with those seats that are tangential to your seat. Remember, being intentional about building relationships will be critical to maximizing your success in whatever seat you're sitting in. Go get them.